Before a bully ever says a word, a decision has already been made. Not spoken, not planned, but calculated. Someone is scanned. Someone is skipped. And here's the part most people never hear. Bullies don't target people because they're weak. They target people because the interaction is cheap. Confident people make it expensive. That's the silent reason they're left alone. And this matters right now, because bullying didn't end with school. It just changed clothes. It moved into offices, group chats, family dynamics, online platforms. Same behavior, same mechanics, different setting. So let's strip this down. No advice, no slogans, just how the system actually works. Bullying is not about anger. It's about control. Control requires predictability. If I push here, what happens next? If I insult you, do you collapse or explode? If I pressure you, do you comply? That's the test. And it happens in seconds. Your posture, your pace, your eye contact, not your personality, your signals. Confidence isn't loud here. It's neutral. Confident people don't rush to prove anything. They don't over-explain. They don't leak urgency. And that creates a problem. Because bullies don't feed on dominance. They feed on reaction. Think of every bullying attempt like an investment. Effort goes in, emotion should come out. Fear, embarrassment, anger. That emotional return is what makes the behavior worth repeating. No return, no incentive. Confident people are bad investments, not because they fight back, but because they don't pay emotional interest. They don't flinch on schedule. They don't perform insecurity. They don't rush to restore balance. And uncertainty is costly. Here's the irony. Bullies are not fearless. They are risk-averse. Every interaction carries danger, social pushback, loss of status, exposure. So they constantly ask one silent question. What's the safest target? Not the weakest person, the most predictable one. Confidence destroys predictability. When someone is internally steady, the bully can't model the outcome. Will this person ignore me? Laugh? Calmly push back? Escalate? Too many unknowns, and unknowns increase risk. That's why confident people get skipped. Not admired, not feared, skipped. Here's where the myth breaks. People think bullies go after strength to prove something. In reality, they avoid strength because strength increases cost. Not physical strength, psychological friction. Confidence adds friction to the system. It slows things down. It disrupts scripts. And bullies rely on scripts. There's data behind this. Aggressive behavior spikes when accountability is low. Reactions are visible. Hierarchies are unclear. And it collapses when one variable changes. Uncertainty of outcome. Confident people introduce that uncertainty without doing anything dramatic. They don't try to win. They don't try to dominate. They simply don't react on cue. Now compare that to what most people do. Over-explain, over-apologize, overreact. Each one provides data. Each one makes the system more efficient for the bully. Clear input, clear output. That's why bullying repeats. Not because bullies are powerful, but because the environment rewards efficiency. Here's the uncomfortable mechanism. Bullying survives because it works, until it doesn't. Confidence is the point where it stops paying off. And notice this. Confident people aren't always liked. They aren't always popular. They aren't always dominant. They're just internally anchored. They don't outsource emotional control. So when pressure comes, there's no dramatic shift, no spike, no spectacle. From the outside, it looks boring. From the inside, it's expensive. Now zoom out. This isn't just about bullies. It's sales pressure, manipulative relationships, toxic workplaces.
Anywhere someone tests boundaries to see what they can extract. Confidence quietly raises the price of bad behavior. Most people don't realize they're negotiating. They think they're defending themselves, but what they're really doing is signaling future returns. Confidence doesn't announce itself. It withholds returns, and that's why it works. So the real question isn't how to stop bullies. It's this: what signals are you sending without noticing, and who is silently running the numbers?